There are certain types of people out there that only enjoy the beginning stages of the relationship and the getting to know each other stages. There are the people, if you go on dating apps, you may check Bumble, you may match with them, and you go on and do your life and maybe meet someone, start spending time with, and you go back to the apps after, let's say, a breakup happened, and then you see those same people that are still there. The same people that you've matched with years ago are still on that same dating app. And for me, that's usually a red flag. That's an indication that these people have a hard time committing themselves, especially if you get back in contact with them and they're saying, oh, I just can't find anyone. It makes me think about how, these people always have some type of marshmallow in the fire. Like they always have something that they're warming up. They don't really actually want to make a s'more. They don't even want to eat. They may not even be into s'mores. They're just doing it because it's something to do. And that is a very concerning thing for me. But those are the people who always have guys and always have girls chasing after them. They're always having someone that's constantly in pursuit. Where, I would have conversations with people and I would ask them, is there anyone out there that feels like you're still potentially theirs or they still have a chance with you? And if they tell me yes, they say, yeah, there's guys that I dated, and things just didn't go right or whatever. And the other person has this idea in their mind that they can still get a chance with that person. And they become used to these guys and these girls chasing after them, where they may post a picture on Instagram and they're getting all the comments, they're getting all of the interest from those people still, because those people don't quite understand that this is the type of person who just always has to have some type of marshmallows roasting. So in today's video, we're going to talk about why it's never a good idea to chase. The very first reason that you don't want to chase someone, especially after a breakup, is because it lowers your value in their eyes, which means your worth is no longer what it was in the beginning. If you were someone that's pursuing, then okay, there's a big difference there. You can pursue in the beginning when you don't really know much about each other because it's just that general curiosity that you want to learn more about them. You want to get to know them. So that process of pursuing looks a lot different than chasing after someone who have recently broken up with you. So that's always a weak position that you put yourself in when you see yourself chasing. And I know this is a slippery slope here, for guys and women who don't have much dating experience. They don't understand that, there's a balance there where, you've always been told, if you were someone that was always been told in your life, fight for the relationship, never give up. For me, that's information that's pretty much outdated because it should always be two people equally wanting a relationship. And there's never going to be that way. I'm just going to be honest about that. But you can work towards that goal. If you end up in a situation where you feel like you're just completely diminished and you don't really know what your worth is and what you have to bring to the table in the relationship, how about you take a step back and do a reappraisal on yourself? Make a list of everything that you have to bring to the relationship. Make a list of all the positives, all of the healthy qualities that you have. And if you're able to do that, it puts you in a really good position. It puts you in more of that, people talk about this a lot. It puts you in that abundance mindset where you kind of can go into relationships and courtships the same way that you would go into, job interviews. If you're going and you're applying for a job, you should go into job interviews with the mindset of, I hope that this job checks enough boxes for me. But so many people go into these job interviews in this desperate mindset and this lack mindset, thinking, I hope that I check enough boxes for them, which makes it really hard for you to show up authentically. You'll be, kind of switching your answers around to different questions to just fit into their box and fit into what they want out of an employee. So it's not even coming across as genuine. We also do that in relationships too, where we have this idea that we're supposed to, peacock and show up for them and be able to win them over. But it really should be the same way as a job interview. I hope that this person checks enough boxes for me. I hope that I want to employ them as a girlfriend or a boyfriend or give them more of my time. That's a more empowering mindset to have. But when you've gone through some things and you've gotten broken up with before and you have this diminished view of your self-worth, I understand that it's hard to go into dating experiences in that manner. But it doesn't have to be that way. This is why I push pretty heavy the 90-day rule. You give people 90 days, just like job interviews, just like when you just started employment. You get 90 days to show me that you're not going to be able to show up the way that you talked early on in this courtship. Just like in jobs, if you filled out on the resume that you're proficient in Microsoft Word and Excel, and I never see you touch an Excel sheet or a Microsoft Excel, you don't even know where Microsoft Office is at, then I'm going to have some grievances here. And that's letting me know that you may have lied on your resume. So same with dating. They say things like, I'm looking for a commitment. I want some consistency. And then after about 60 days, you start to see, hey, this person said they wanted consistency, but they've never shown me any consistency. And they said that they want a serious relationship, but we're at the point where I may never even meet their friends or their family, and they pretty much keep me a secret. And I get it. The 60 days is really early. But if someone is serious about a relationship, you'll know. You can just have this sense. You have this instinct of whether or not they're serious or not. So that's how I feel. You should be feeling out these people that you're in relationships with. Even after, you make it a year. You have to have the mindset of, I'm perfectly okay with walking away from this person if this relationship no longer brings me fulfillment. Another reason why it's not a good idea to chase someone is because it gives them all of the power. I was talking to a client the other day, and of course we were coming up with game plans, and I was thinking, all right, so if we run with this game plan that we've got laid out, right, which is to pretty much be really nice, be really inviting, be non-threatening, become a safe place. Don't reach out to this person, let them contact you. And I started to scratch my head. I'm like, wait a minute. We just came up with a game plan where this person is holding all of the chips. They have all of the power. They have everything within their grasp. What do you have? Check your pockets. Do you have any chips in your pockets? If it's no, then we probably should revisit this game plan, which is we need to flip this thing upside down on its head. Let's retap into our self-respect and our self-dignity and take back the power in our own life. Time is the most valuable thing you can give anyone. It's non-refundable. It's negotiable, but you won't get any instant rebate for your time that's been wasted with this person. So you should respect your time just as much as you respect theirs. And the last reason that you don't want to chase someone is, and this is a big one here, you'll miss out on who is out there for you. You'll miss the opportunities and the doors that are opening up for you because you're still staring at the door that's shut in your face. That is time that you will not be getting back. Let's say that you do have someone that you was kind of finding attractive while you were still pursuing this other person. And then you realize that this isn't going anywhere, and you finally say, yep, I'm done with this person. I'm done investing. And then you go and try to meet that other person or find that other person again, and you realize they're in a relationship already. That can be a really devastating thing to miss out on. So if you found this video of any value, please like, comment, and share. Join my coaching group if you guys are interested. It's on my website. You can reach out to me on my website at www.fruitfulseeds.com. And always remember, when you go be loved, you'll never have to find it. Namaste.